So for the past couple of days, I've been feeling a little bit mundane, a little bit, I almost dare to use the word bored of business and of YouTube and just recording videos and, you know, the whole rigmarole of it. And that's completely normal. I'm not, by any means, this is not a confession of me giving up or anything like that. It's completely normal. It happens with absolutely everything you do. You get bored of the gym sometimes. I love the gym. Every now and then I get fucking bored. Can't be arsed, you know what I mean? It just gets dead. And that's completely normal. It's the same with everything in life. But what do you do about it? Because there are some things in life that you don't want to give up on, and you know that, but you just can't, you don't have the same spark that you normally do. You're very like, lethargic about it, you know? I was walking down the canal. This is a canal that I've got near my house. And I was walking down there, and I just felt this sense of like, this void that was missing something, you know? And this doesn't mean you have to go on some spiritual evolution, sit and meditate for 10 hours to find out what your new purpose is. It doesn't mean that at all. It just simply means you need to change things up a little bit. And what I mean by this is if all that you're doing every single day, all day, is the same thing over and over again, your mind lacks stimulation and dopamine as well, because you're just doing the same shit. And a lot of the time, in a male life especially, the same shit equals success. You go to the gym every single day for a year, you'll get a better physique, you'll get a better shape, you'll feel confident, you'll lose the body fat, you'll gain the muscle mass, right? You work on your business every single day for a year, without fail, you just do the same thing. You get up, you record YouTube videos, you grow, you evolve, you learn, and you just do the same thing. You're gonna get success, guaranteed. So in most of male life, consistency and constant repetition of action is how we succeed. It's how we get what we want in absolutely every single realm. And we teach these laws of the universe in my School of Life down below, in the comment section and the description. We teach you how to master the laws of the universe with my School of Life. But a very important thing you need to understand is you don't have to go and find your new purpose. You don't have to go and spiritually evolve. And YouTube isn't for me anymore. Going to the gym's not for me anymore because I'm bored of it. Back to video games. The mind lacks stimulation if you don't give it any. This is why, two things, I always preach balance. You have things in your life that you enjoy doing that are probably not good for you, don't you? Be honest. You like going and drinking some alcohol every now and then, playing some video games. Dare I say watching porn? Hopefully not. But there's certain vices that you have in your life that you enjoy to do. And that's completely fine. And they give you dopamine and they give you stimulation. And they make you feel high on life for a little bit. Now, of course, you can find this high on life dopamine sense of fulfillment completely sober and completely natural. I can be in a tree meditating and get that same high on life. I'm high on life every single day, practically. But when I do have these days where I'm on a come down, so to speak, of life and doing the same thing, what do you do about it? How do I deal with that personally? Because as now officially at 22 years old, I'm a CEO of a business. I have multiple companies, multiple income streams, multiple employees, right? I have a lot going for me now. I'm successful. I can't just give up the YouTube. Goodbye. I can't just do it because of what? Because I feel bored? Because I can't be bothered? No, I've got shit to do. So when you're in a situation like that where you know you need to do certain things, but you lack the spark and the stimulation and maybe the motivation, if you want to use that word, you lack that kind of oomph to go out and do it the same way you normally do. Right now, I'm in a flow. I'm recording more videos than I need to today, than I schedule out to today, because I'm in a flow. I'm enjoying it. This is fun. I have that spark. As you can probably tell by the energy. It's an energy exchange. You can feel it. But there are some days where I come on the camera and it's sluggish. It's an uphill battle through the trenches, through the mud. My shoes, my boots are stuck in the mud and I'm trudging through no man's land. That's what it feels like sometimes to record, oh, I've only one more, then I've done the 4 for the day. You know, like, it's that kind of thing. It's like, oh, it's long. Same in the gym. Can't be bothered today. Everything hurts. I'm tired. I feel weak. You still got to go. You still got to do it. Right? So how do we get through? Number one, you need to give yourself balance. You need to give yourself stimulation of some sort. I'm not saying go and do the bad shit. Right? It's fine every now and then in moderation. If you train hard every day, if you look after yourself, you get your cardio in, you eat clean most of the time. If 90% of your life, the scale of life is in a healthy direction, then it's okay every now and then to tip it a little bit in the degenerate actions and have some fun. I'm not going to be a self-improvement nerd and make you into some weirdo that never has any fun. Go and fucking enjoy yourself, but just don't let the scale of life tip in the wrong way. Very simple. But you don't always have to resort to that. Sometimes you can just naturally, like I've done now, and completely soberly reactivate that spark and that motivation for the things that you need to do again. Because you're not going to quit. I'm not going to go anywhere and stop recording YouTube videos. I want to do this. I want to enjoy it. It's fun. And it's what I want in life. It's a goal. It's my purpose that I've dedicated myself to. But every now and then I will feel demotivated. I will feel tired. I will feel lethargic and I can't be bothered. So when I'm feeling that state, I don't try and resist it, because what you resist will always become more powerful. What you try and give energy to get away from, you're giving it more power. You're giving it more energy by trying to resist it and trying to push it back. You're thinking about it more. So don't try and resist it when you're in these moments. Sit with it. Enjoy it as a unique, different experience of life. And what I would recommend is you just do something different for a little bit. And this can be absolutely anything. If you decide to go down the degenerate path and maybe go on a night out with your friend and get boozed up or something and have some fun, and you want to do that as your release, as your stimulation, as your outlet, as something different from your work routine, that's completely fine. I would advise you just go do something, like go for a walk, go for a run. Go and take the day where instead of doing the YouTube videos or the normal business tasks, you just spend all day training in the gym. And you just enjoy that. You do some boxing training with your friends, you go and lift some weights, you do some cardio, you go on a run around the park, 10 miles, right? You dedicate a full day to your family instead, or your girlfriend. Watch Netflix all day. Just do something different. Go and enjoy a different aspect, a different realm of life, a different experience of life. Just for a little bit, just enough until you've exhausted that side, so where you now feel motivated again to do the things you want to do. Now, of course, we always talk about discipline, just do the work even when you don't feel like it. I get that, and yeah, that's cool, but you're probably going to get better quality work done and more work done if you feel motivated and you're actually enjoying it and you have that spark than if you just force yourself to do it. Some days, yeah, just force yourself, right? I still do that. I still have the days where I just force myself to do it because the spark hasn't come back yet. I haven't taken the time to go on a night out or do something different yet. So I just got to force myself because the work still needs to be done now, right? So of course, use discipline when necessary. But you are much more likely to get better work done if you're enjoying what you're doing. Of course you are, because you just flow better like I'm doing right now. The past couple of videos I've just recorded in a row for today alone, it's taken me about an hour to record all of them. I've done about 5 already. And I barely stuttered once the entire time. You know why? Because I'm enjoying it. I'm flowing. I'm in my most optimal state to come on the camera right now because I am motivated to do so. Why am I motivated to do so? How have I taken unlimited motivation from thin air and created it? Number one, I didn't resist or try and run away from the times where I felt unmotivated, because there is no light without dark, and you need both. You need to have the times where you feel lethargic and demotivated to appreciate and really feed into the times when you are motivated. Do you understand? But number two, I changed things up. I just did different shit. I went on a nice shopping spree yesterday for Black Friday for the whole day. Went and watched a movie with my girl in the cinema. Went and spent loads of money. That's another good thing you can do. Spend loads of money. Force the motivation onto yourself. Spent loads of money. Got loads of gifts for my family and my friends and everyone else, right? And myself and my girlfriend. And ate loads of food, right? Now, all of that was a nice, pleasurable, enjoyable experience. It was fun. So I enjoyed it in the moment because it was fun. So I got a nice experience, nice memories, right? Nice bit of pleasure, dopamine hit, bit of stimulation in the mind. Alongside that, what it's also done, because everything in life is a balance, even in the brain, this is scientifically proven. If your brain feels too much pleasure, it has a come down and it balances out the chemicals in the brain with a degree of pain. I'll call it pain just for the argument's sake. And that's why you have a come down. You go and booze up on a night out and you get drunk, you have a hangover the next day. That's the come down. So you have loads of pleasure. Then the next day you have, the fucking lock's out of place, bro. You see that? There we go. Then the next day you have pain of a hangover, right? The come down, the negative, the balance. If you're in a lot of pain, the body releases adrenaline and cortisol and sometimes even serotonin. Sometimes you can feel pleasurable feelings from being in so much pain. You take a cold shower, it's painful, it's not enjoyable, but you feel a dopamine hit afterwards. You feel adrenaline, a very mild sense of adrenaline. So you've gone through such an experience of pain chemicals released in the nervous system and in the brain. Now you feel pleasure. Your brain naturally balances it out. So you need to do the same thing in your life as well. You're doing work all the time. At some point, that's going to become boring to the brain. There's no stimulation anymore. It needs a new stimulus. Because life isn't about just one thing. My purpose. Life is just about experience. And that's why your brain craves. That's why it's a curious creature. That's why it craves new things. because it's about experience. You've got to do things. So just remember this one phrase, change it up. If you ever start to get bored or sluggish, or you start to entertain thoughts of quitting because you no longer feel motivated, or you start to feed into negatives more often, just change it up. Go and do something different. Don't make any impulsive decisions. Don't go and do anything stupid. Don't go and delete your whole YouTube channel. Because believe me, I've been there. Just change it up. Go for a walk. Go and take your girlfriend and go bowling. Go and take your mum out. Go and just go to your nana's house and spend some time with your grandparents. Just have a laugh and be social, right? Maybe go on a night out and drink. If you want to go down the degenerate path, you can do that, but the come down will be worse. So again, just remember the balance in the brain. Remember that. You can much better change it up and get a nice, healthy, positive dopamine hit and stimulation from other things, like going and reading a book or going and doing something that you want to do all day. Sometimes I have the thought of like, I'd love to just go like Gladiator mode. I watched Gladiator 2 yesterday in the cinema, you know, the movie Gladiator 2. Fucking sick movie, bro. I highly recommend you boys watch it. And there's a lot of references to Marcus Aurelius, which obviously you boys know for Stoicism, right? That movie was amazing. And it made me like, Gladiator mode. Yeah, I want to train and get in. Because, bro, the gladiators and the Romans and the Greeks and all of them lot were all in amazing shape. 6-packs, built. And I'm like, that inspires me. I want to be like that. I want to be like a Greek god. I want to look like a Greek god. I want to be sculpted, you know? So it inspires me. And I'm like, okay, I want to spend a full day one day just in the gym all day, just training all day. Like a fucking athlete. Cardio, weightlifting, boxing. I want to do some combat sports. I messaged my mate yesterday as well, like, bro, what days are you free? Let's get into boxing again. Take up boxing classes again. So that for me would be a fun day. Just no work at all. No recording videos, no replying to coaching clients, just gym all day. Just sculpting my body, making myself an absolute beast of a man all day. Sparring non-stop, weightlifting, cardio, just pushing my body to the paces. I like pain. I like to feel that limit, you know, of pushing myself to the boundaries. I love that feeling. It's fun. It makes me feel like, I can't explain it, fulfilled. It's just a dopamine hit that I get. I love it. I love the feeling of breaking down the muscle fibers in the gym. It's really satisfying. So I would just love, maybe I'm a psycho, bro, I genuinely am. But I would just love a full day where I just do boxing training all fucking day, like a war camp or something. Do you know what I mean? I'd love that. So maybe that is the thing I need to do to change it up a little bit. Just an example. It's something you can do. So just do something different. This is why you need balance. I know I preach balance and some of you will be like, oh, balance is for pussies. Cool. Bro, I work all day, every single day. Every single day. I probably outwork you all day, every day. I'm working for like 16 hours a day constantly. All I'm thinking about, all I'm doing is just work. In the gym, in between sets, I'm on my phone texting coaching clients or making posts for the school. Link in the bio. You know, so I'm working all day, every day. That's all I do. Because I enjoy it, because it's fun. 99% of the time, it's fun. But then there's the 1% where I'm like, oh, I can't be asked. And then the 1% is when I balance it out and go do something else. So when I say balance, it doesn't mean 50-50. It doesn't mean 50% of the time do nothing and just booze and play video games, and then 50% do a bit of work. Find your balance that works for you. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Do what you want. But for me, 90% of the time, 80% of the time, I'll be a bit more realistic with you. I'd say about 80% of the time, I'm doing everything right. Going to the gym, you know, training hard, doing the videos, you know, leveling up my organization, taking care of my coaching clients, doing everything right, doing the things I'm supposed to do to keep my life afloat in the way I want it to stay afloat, right? And then 20% of the time, I'll have a day where I just watch Netflix all day, just do nothing. Just watch Netflix and binge it and enjoy it and be present with my girlfriend and laugh and have a joke and enjoy the TV show or the movie or whatever we're watching. Or go and spend time with my family and just not think about work at all. Go and chill with my baby sister. Or play chess with my little brother, you know? Or go on a night out with my other brother. So, you know, you have to live life. Don't become a boring fucking nerd in the chaos of work. Oh, sorry, I'm working crypto, dropshipping. Don't be a nerd. Make sure you're still living life. Make sure you're still experiencing things. Make sure you're still, you know, being social and getting outside in the real world and talking to people that you've never met before, you know, strangers. Get into reality, because the internet world and work and getting in your own little bubble can sometimes be negative. So just keep it balanced. Change it up if you start to get demotivated or bored, and get yourself in that good flow. If you can do that, you'll literally be infinitely forever successful, because anytime anything ever starts to dip down into the negative, you understand not to resist it, you embrace the experience, you change it up, you learn from it, you come back stronger, you do a different thing for a little bit, you have some fun experiences, then you come back even more motivated. Because I spent money yesterday, because I spent time and money yesterday in the shopping center with my girlfriend on Black Friday, I am now infinitely motivated to sit down and make a shit ton of videos and make a shit ton of money. So like you can exhaust one side of the candle to then be motivated to do the other one. Does that make sense? Because I spent loads of money, now I want to make it all back again. So I'm motivated, straight back on the grind. And that was only one day. One day is all it took for me to get infinite motivation for probably the next month. And that's a full month of work. So if you compare the two, 30 days compared to one, that's a nice balance of productivity to compare to one day off. You understand? Now, of course, find your balance, but keep that in mind. School of Life is down below for a little over $3 a day. It's on a Black Friday sale you can get in as soon as possible in time for Christmas. I don't know when this video is going to be released, but hopefully it's before Christmas. If not, Merry Christmas. Wish a happy birthday to me for the 13th of December. Get inside of my organization. We teach you how to master every single realm of life, from health to mindset to bedroom to making money. We have got you. We even teach you tax efficiency, geographical freedom, so you can set up base in anywhere in the world, learn how to get residency and visas, and be tax efficient in anywhere in the world as well. And we also have a network provided for you, included in the price, of entrepreneurs, very high net worth individuals, doctors, people you want to learn, real doctors, by the way, none of these fucking scamdemic doctors, proper people you can learn from, traders that make 300k per month. You want to know the realities of the world? We will teach you it in every single realm. There's no point making money and getting rich if you're out of shape or fat. And there's no point being in shape if you can't get any women. You need everything. You need to become like James Bond. And we will teach you how to do that. Down below in the description, join the School of Life today before it goes up to 1,000 per month. See you soon. Have a good day.